Hey and welcome back into the Guild Fortress. Welcome to the colony. This is Guildford and we're playing Passive Kingdoms right now. Thank you very much for joining again. Between the last episode and now, pretty much three things changed. Number one, we upgraded the Forester, which we take a look at in a second. Second of all, we upgraded the farm, Crook's farm to be exact. And last but not least, I built a pagoda. This is a pagoda very much in a style that Minecolonies offers itself, but I took my own spin on it and built it, well, yeah, on my own. So now that we don't have our books here anymore, I thought our waystone deserves a little hut over its head. So yeah, a pagoda it is. Antonella is currently on the task of upgrading both the residences we have here to level 3. You can already see some, how they're called, framed paper extra blocks here on the side. And like I said in the last episode, a potted lily of the valley. That's why I bought them. So we will let Antonella do her thing while taking a look at the new buildings, or the upgraded buildings. You can see the area here is a little modernized as well. We have a level 3 forester's hut, which has a really nice decoration, or interior, I should say. And you can see everywhere is some quartz or some quartz stairs now, because level 3 buildings require something from the nether to work. Level 3 also allows our forester to use a better axe as well, but he's using iron at the moment, and until that one breaks, he won't get anything new. Wait,
It's a fine day.
he got something new. He uses a tungsten next. Okay, sure. I guess he just got delivered a new axe from the warehouse, as we had something good lying around. On the other hand, our farmer Emery Fletcher is busy working his fields, and you can see the hut extended out a little bit. And we can also designate a new field for him to work on, as farm level 3 also can support 3 fields. So let me get a field block and also assign this wheat field here to our farmer after getting a few of the sugarcane here. Can't have too much of those. And here we are with the new field block. I'm picking a seed, which is actually seeds, wheat seeds here. 5 blocks in each direction should be fine. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that fits. 2. All right. Yeah, this field block has 5 blocks in each direction. I didn't even realize when I created it. So if we take a look here at the hut, you can see there's a new field, and I can also set this one in use. The idea with a farmer is that you can have a bunch of fields, and you can always select up to the level of the hut how many or which fields should be in use at the moment. So we can create a bunch more fields around here for Emery Fletcher to work at. But as you can see, well, he's getting a few potatoes, but he's not very good in replanting. Maybe we'll build some terraces down here at some point in time. It will take a while until we get to level 4, as level 4 materials typically require something from ocean monuments, and as I'm a dwarf and can't swim, the ocean actually poses quite a threat. So, let those be worked on. And while this happens, let's visit our university, which, as you can see, is also level 2 right now. And that means I can also get a second researcher. And if I take a look here, our cook would be a great researcher, as would be our doctor. Let's actually hire our doctor as a second researcher and hire maybe one of our guards as the new doctor. Let's see. Yeah. Kobe, you're the doctor now. Come over here. And with 2 doctors, I can also, with 2 researchers, I can also get 2 research running at the same time. And if I take a look in technology, we are able to set woodwork, which just needs 1 stack of planks, and biodegradable, which needs a stack of bone meal, into action to get the composter's hut and the sawmill. And let's start these researches. All right. This will take a while to be completed. 30 minutes of real-time research time to be exact. So only the time counts when these researchers are standing in front of bookcases, not the time they walk around, not the time they go to bed, none of that, just the time they spend on the bookcases. And after that, we will have 2 new buildings as options. And while Antonella is busy upgrading the houses, and our researchers are busy researching new buildings, let's take a look at this park I mentioned from the very beginning that I want here, and let's go ahead and decorate the whole area so that it's finally, a little bit nicer. With that in mind, I would say 3, 2, 1, time lapse. I hope you just enjoyed the short time lapse. And as you can see, it's raining right now. But in the background, we just got the research for biodegradable and woodwork. So for once, we can set up new research. And second of all, we can build a lumber mill. And a lumber mill allows us to really automate crafting of wooden materials. So let's take a look at the research first. What do we have open? Maybe in the technology tree. For flower power, we need to have the composter's hut at level 3. For Potzel, we need to have it at level 2. For Rainbow Heaven, it's level 3. And we can just get the plantation when we get 16 compost. The plantation is a building that allows you to grow everything that is not planted in the normal way. So sugarcane, cactus, bamboo, and stuff like that. I think in this version it also allows for berry bushes and glowberries and stuff. But we need compost for that, and I don't think we have any. Oh, we do have compost. We do have compost. Then, I don't know how I got it. Let's get the plantation going. Bone meal allows us to increase our crop production, but we need the mine for that. And the mine has nothing to do with the plantation. I don't know what this is here. And from woodwork, we could get the string work, so the Fletcher's hut. But we need the sawmill, the sifter's hut, that also that requires the fisher's hut, and we can increase the amount of recipes our workers can learn when we build the sawmill. Other than that, we need a mine for the smeltery, we need a mine for the blacksmith hut. So a mine is something we probably should consider. What else do we have? We could increase our max citizens to 50 when we get the outpost. That might be a good thing.
And a cook. He served me a potato.
And what else? We could unlock the mythical side. Don't really need that. At least currently. And we need the town hall for the graveyard. So let's get a stack of steak and research outpost. The researches are going on, so in the meantime, we can take a look what the sawmill looks like. Oh, by the way, Antonella finished the first of the 2 residences, so this is what a residence at level 3 looks like. It's actually quite a bit nicer than the level 2 one, if you see them here side by side. We now got a staircase here, having 3 beds in the upper part, and this will just continue getting bigger. If we get down to our forester's hut, I think I want to have the sawmill nearby. Let's take a look if we go to craftsmanship, and I think it's in carpentry. There's the sawmill. Turns log into wood-based products. That's what it should do. And the sawmill is not the smallest building, but also not the biggest. And if we take a look at the different levels, it starts quite small, extends there a little bit, and you can see this part here is just going to be log storage. Going for level 3, adding a few more logs and a bunch of nether brick. And also taking a look inside here, it's quite nicely built. With level 4, we get our typical shingles. No, we don't. We actually stay with the straw, but we do get all the nether brick into how's it called? Prismarine? Prismarine. And with level 5, how does it look like? It goes into endstone, and then we get the shingles. Alright. So the question is, do we want this on this side? Do we want to maybe turn it around? Where's the entrance of this thing? I mean, it's more here on the front. So we could build it like this. Having the log storage here in between. We could flip it around, having the log storage more towards the wall. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I think this is a good way to get it built. Something like this. I just need to remove a layer of dirt here, so it fits nicely. All right, that should be doable. I will get this into production as soon as possible, and yeah, getting this built by Antonella after she finishes with the residence, which might take a while. And after a short while, Antonella finished the second residence up there, and then also quickly the sawmill. And as you can see, Kensley here is a new villager I just hired, and she already took up the job of the carpenter. And if I saw this correctly, my researchers just researched the plantation. Nice. As expected of a level 1 building, this is pretty bare bone. I will definitely upgrade this between episodes, so don't you worry.
Good lunch today.
But the interesting part is this is our first not generating but crafting building.
Finally done for today.
So there's two types of
Time to go to sleep.
resource
See you
buildings in
tomorrow.
minecolonies. We have things like the farm or the forester who produce, well, wares of some kind. Normally it's just a raw material. All the producing buildings also have something they can craft. So the farmer, for example, can craft dirt and how's it called, coarse dirt. The forester can strip logs to send stripped logs to the warehouse. But the carpenter is the first building we have that is 100% only crafting. So the whole job of the carpenters is, if we go into the crafting menu, we do have two tabs here, one for crafting recipes, and you can see the carpenter at level 1 can learn 10 of those, and also custom recipes, where we can have 10. So for example, I can go into the crafting and I can say, we need definitely a plank recipe. So oak logs to oak planks will be one of the recipes I will definitely need. And with this, whenever we need oak planks, well, the carpenter can use oak logs to create those. For the custom recipes, if I go in here, I do have input 1 and input 2. And for example, in input 1, I can put acacia. And I think I need acacia planks. And with this, the carpenter is now able to create all the acacia plank elements that is done in the architect's cutter. So whenever a building now need, for example, acacia planks vertically striped, now the carpenter can provide those. And Antonella, please, I'm talking here. Hey. God dang it. Currently, whenever there's anything that needs to be crafted for any of the buildings, I had to craft and provide those materials. And only the raw materials we have on stock can be used directly. From now on, whenever I need anything based from wood, I forgot the name again. Hazley? Kansley Skelet can provide those. Based of the wood the forester provides. Or I give directly to her. Whatever is faster. Sooner or later, pretty much everything that is required for new buildings or for upgrades can be produced within the colony, and if you reach that step, you can also as a player just ask for anything you want and the colony can provide it for you. It's a long and steep way until then, and you have to provide all the recipes, and especially in modded Minecraft that can be a lot. But what needs to be done, and I think this is a great wrapping up point. I will upgrade the carpenter and set a few recipes, and next time I think we can go onto an adventure. Let's see what this world has to offer for us, and maybe we'll dive a little bit more into magic. Alright, see you next time. Take care.